headlines of this bulletin. The gathering on the occasion of the 92nd traditional anniversary of the publicity education center of the party. The scientific workshop entitled The Water Economy in Mekong Delta Region, Theory and Reality, with the participation of experts, scientists, and senior economic lecturers. Leaders of Cần Thơ City worked with the group of experts from the German Agency for International Cooperation. Hello and very warm welcome to another edition of Continuous and Top News today. Into the market, the gathering on the occasion of the 92nd traditional anniversary of the Publicity Education Center of the party, August 1st, 1930, August 1st, 2022, head of the Publicity Education Board under Cần Thơ Municipal Party Committee Nguyễn Ngọc Tâm expressed the deep gratitude towards the determined and intellectual contributions from generations of cadres and leaders of the Publicity Education sector through various periods, underlining that, in spite of retirement, generations of leaders and cadres of the Publicity Education sector regularly consult, encourage, and offer support for more and more developing education and publicity tasks. Delegates together recall the glorious traditions of the 92nd anniversary of the Publicity Education Center of the party. In recent years, the contingent of employees in charge of the publicity education task has always promoted the glorious traditions, inherited achievements, and precious experiences of predecessors, actively gave advice, and effectively did their tasks. In the close atmosphere, leaders and cadres of the Publicity Education Center shared memories when accompanying the development of Cần Thơ Publicity Education Center. Good experiences and creative ways of doing were also shared by delegates to contribute to encouraging today's generations to continue while completing their tasks in coming time. In his remark at the gathering, Secretary Lê Quang Mạnh hoped the contingent of the publicity education employees of the city would take determination, responsibility to promote glorious traditions of the center in the new period. On this occasion, 13 individuals were presented the trophy for the cause of education publicity center by the Central Publicity Education Board. On August 1st, the Politics Institute of Region No. 4, Cần Thơ University, the standing office of the Southern Regional Communist magazine, jointly held the scientific workshop entitled The Water Economy in Mekong Delta Region, Theory and Reality. The workshop was participated by experts, scientists, and senior economic lecturers. The workshop emphasized that there is a need to carefully study the water economy and the economy and livelihood of water region residents are close to Tiền Hậu rivers and many other rivers. Accordingly, the water economy partly contributes to the leading export quantity of rice, fish, shrimps, and fruits, bringing back wealth of life for locals and spreading Vietnamese brand name and image in the international market. However, Mekong Delta region has been facing many big challenges and risks. The workshop is the chance to have a more comprehensive and deeper awareness from then building proper solutions to effectively exploit and promote the water economy, contributing to developing the nitrogen land in rapid and sustainable manners. The conference to review the labor and social affairs in the first 6 months of the year and map out tasks for the last 6 months of 2022 in Cần Thơ City was held by the Labor and Values and Social Affairs Department on August 1st morning. Vice Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee Nguyễn Thực Hiện attended and delivered guidance at the conference. In the first 6 months of the year, the city generated jobs for more than 31,400 laborers, an increase of more than 53% against the same period last year. Vocational training units recruited and vocationally trained for more than 23,000 laborers, successfully organized the 75th celebration of the One Values and Matters, gave regular allowance for more than 250,000 social beneficiaries at a cost of over 120 billion Vietnam dong. From now to the end of the year, the Labor and Values and Social Affairs sector of Cần Thơ City strive to have 80% of skilled laborers, reduce the rate of poor households down to 0.2%, generate jobs for 50,400 laborers, organize vocational training for 45,000 laborers, visit, offer gifts and allowance for pensioners and revolution contributors. Vice Chairman Nguyễn thực hiện stressed that the city's labor values and social welfare sectors needs to boost the progress of offering house renting support for laborers in line with governmental decision number 08, rapidly carry out digital transformation in the areas of labor revolution contributors, combine and assist in the administrative reform and execute governmental project number 06. At a working session with the group of experts from the German Agency for International Cooperation, or GIS for short, taking place on August 1st afternoon, Vice Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee Nguyễn Văn Hồng hoped that, with its experiences, GIS will give consultancy and training and technical support for professional groups, while offering technological equipment, technical infrastructure, so that Cần Thơ City can effectively deal with challenges caused by natural disasters and climate change. The working session aims to exchange execution measures of the project called Integrated Management of Risks of Natural Disasters and Climate Change via digitalized information on risk factors and financial solutions in prevention from risks, following the German government's commitment at the negotiation on development cooperation between Vietnam and Germany in July 2021. The project is supported by the Cooperation and Economic Development Ministry of the German Federation, executed in 3 years from the first quarter of the next year in some continental regional branches, including Cần Thơ City. The project aims at raising the institutionalized competence of Vietnamese officers so as to be able to make good decisions. On August 1st morning, Cần Thơ City's Union of Friendship Organizations convened a meeting to solicit opinions for organizing activities of the 60th celebration of Vietnam-Laos Foreign Relations, September 5th, 1962, September 5th, 2022. Delegates discussed shared opinions on issues such as interpretation of Lao language, arrangement of vehicles for Lao delegation coming to Cần Thơ, representatives to participate in activities, music performance routines, and education costs. From August 1st to 2nd, the training program on STEM robotics IoT education took place at Nguyễn Việt Dũng High School in Ca Năng Urban District. 160 junior and senior education teachers from more than 30 schools in Cần Thơ City and some schools in Bến Tre and Giang Provinces participated in the training program. In 2 days, the participants are conducted knowledge on basic robot programming, integration of AI and IoT in robot control, IoT app in agriculture, discussed and gave ideas for projects at the end of the term. Putting STEM robotics into school helps students be able to apply knowledge in 4 areas of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics to reality via reality programs, from then stimulating students' passion for learning and creating products serving people's life. Following is the good news for consumers. From 3 o'clock on August 1st afternoon, the price of gasoline reduces an additional 500 Vietnam dong 1 liter. The price of gas also strongly reduces. According to the adjustment of the Inter-Ministries of Industry, Trade and Finance, the price of RON 95 gasoline cuts by 470 Vietnam dong down to 25,600 Vietnam dong 1 liter. E5 RON 97 gasoline stands at the new price of 24,620 Vietnam dong 1 liter, down by 450 Vietnam dong. This is the 4th consecutive time that this item has reduced since late June down to the same price in February. Petroleum items also reduced by between 710 Vietnam dong and 950 Vietnam dong, except for mazut. Also from today, the domestic retail sale price of gas continues cutting down by 18,000 Vietnam dong 1 kg tank. After being adjusted, the price of popular kinds of gas fluctuate between 430 and 450,000 Vietnam dong 1 kg tank, depending on types. According to many experts, the reduction in the price of fuel in August results from the reduction in the world price of fuel, which now stands at $665 one ton, down by $60 against previous month. The updated weather forecast also wrapped up this edition of Cần Thơ News. If you want to watch again in its bulletin, please visit our website, thtpct. And now thanks for being with us. Goodbye and see you next time.